Welcome! We are so happy you can join us for enhancing the keyboard and touchpad for typing, sticky keys, mouse adjustments, and touchpad adjustments. The sixth of our Are You Chrome Ready workshops being offered through May. If you were unable to attend the first workshop, Navigating the Built-in Accessibility Features of a Chromebook, please be sure to watch the recorded session on our AIMVA website. That video recording will guide you through the steps on how to quickly manage the built-in accessibility features in a Chromebook. Today, we will cover enhancing the keyboard, mouse, and touchpad for typing, sticky keys, mouse, and touchpad adjustments. So let's get started. Using a keyboard generally requires a user to type by pressing one key at a time. Yet there are times when key combinations are necessary. For instance, when an uppercase letter is needed, the Shift key must be held down along with the letter you need to have capitalized. Likewise, to enable keyboard shortcuts, a combination of two or more keys must be pressed simultaneously to perform an action. For example, throughout this series, you learned that Ctrl-W closes a window. However, the physical skills needed to actually perform key combinations may prove difficult for users who have physical challenges, our seniors, very young children, and those with physical disabilities. In come sticky keys, a feature built into the Chromebook and available on both the Mac and PC operating systems. Sticky keys is designed to electronically hold down modifier keys such as Shift, Control, Alt, while other keys are pressed. To enable the Sticky Keys feature, go to the Systems menu and select Accessibility. Then click on Sticky Keys. When this feature is activated, a small box will appear in the upper left-hand corner of the screen. This box will display the following modifier or sticky keys: Control, Alt, Shift, and Search. As we have learned, most of our keyboard shortcuts begin with one of these keys. Here, I have downloaded a worksheet from the AIMVA ordering portal. Let's say I need to move the answer from question 2 to question number 1. To do this, I would typically highlight the answer and use the cut and paste keyboard shortcuts. Control-X for cut and Control-V for paste. But let's use sticky keys. First, highlight the answer under question 2. Press the Control key twice to make the key stick. You will notice it worked because Control is now underlined in the box on the screen. Now, press the X key to cut the text. Next, move your cursor to number 1, where the text needs to be placed. Notice the Control key is still stuck since it is highlighted and underlined. So, simply press V to complete the paste shortcut. The answer is now successfully moved to the response area under question number 1. To unstick the Control key, press it one more time. The underline in the box at the upper left-hand corner will disappear. So now you know how to activate any key combination action using sticky keys. Now, let's take a look at an accessibility feature available for adjusting the mouse called Large Mouse Cursor. The ability to enlarge the cursor is beneficial for individuals with low vision and for those who may need added support when following along on the screen. To adjust the size of your mouse, go to the Systems menu and select Accessibility. Click on the gear icon, select Manage Accessibility, and scroll down to Mouse and Touchpad. Select the button next to Show Large Mouse Cursor. Once enabled, the size of your mouse will immediately enlarge. You can adjust the size of your mouse by using the slider next to adjust cursor size. Other mouse accessibility features are available on the Chromebook. Please review the recorded session, Making the Screen Easier to See Part 1 on our AIMVA website. That recording will guide you through the steps on how to further personalize the mouse and other pointing devices. Finally, let's look at how we can customize the Chromebook's touchpad by enabling Open Mouse and Touchpad device settings. To do so, go to the Systems menu, select Accessibility, click on the gear icon, select Manage Accessibility Features, and click on Open Mouse and Touchpad Device Settings. Here, there are several adjustments that can be made. Let's talk about each of these features. Tap to Click allows you to gently tap on the touchpad without having to physically press down on it. This reduces the strain one might display when having to use the touchpad frequently. To further provide support while using the Tap to Click feature, enable tap dragging. With this feature enabled, you can simply tap your finger or stylus on the touchpad and drag or slide it to move an item around your screen. Let's see this in action. I have 3 tabs open on the screen: Google Docs, Gmail, and AIMVA. To rearrange the order of these tabs so that AIMVA is first, Google Docs is next, and Gmail is last, simply double-click on AIMVA and drag it to the preferred position. Then repeat to move the other tabs. This feature comes in extremely handy and is very easy to use. Another feature in customizing the touchpad device settings is reverse scrolling. Have you ever noticed when gesturing down with your fingers on the touchpad that the screen scrolls up, and when gesturing up, the screen goes down? For some people, this feels like the movement is going in the opposite direction. If this is the case for you, you want to enable reverse scrolling. Once enabled, your screen will scroll in the same vertical directions of your touchpad gestures. Lastly, let's take a look at touchpad acceleration. This feature is used to change the speed your cursor moves when accessing the touchpad. To adjust, use the slider bar at the Enable Touchpad Acceleration button. So let's review. To access the Sticky Keys feature, go to the Systems menu on your Chromebook and select Accessibility. From there, you can click on Sticky Keys to enable the feature. Can you name one of the sticky keys displayed in the box that appears in the upper left-hand corner of the screen once Sticky Keys is enabled? If you answered Control, Alt, Shift, or Search, you are correct. Do you remember the feature that allows you to gently tap your touchpad without having to press down on it to click? If you said tap to click, good for you. So that concludes today's workshop on enhancing the keyboard and touchpad for typing, sticky keys, mouse adjustments, and touchpad adjustments. I know we covered a lot, and I hope you found this information helpful. And remember, we at AIMVA are always here to help.